Doing? Narcito. Narset can help them find an answer. Though they don't have 4 mana right now, so maybe we're out of this? So we say thank you. How's it going, y'all? TitonsFan920. Today we're back at it with some more MTGA Standard. This time, back on that mono red train. This has consistently been the best deck for me the whole time. I know a lot of people may not like mono red. My take on it is a little bit different than a lot of people's, and I've been doing well with it. I have 1 loss this whole season with it, and I think I'm sitting at like 28-9 with it overall or something like that. But this is the list right here. As I said before in previous videos, I do not like Rimrock Knight. I've taken out the Infuriates. We have 16 1-drops here, 4 Fervent Champ, Scorch Spitter, 10 Street Dodger, and Shock. Nothing too crazy there. Bone Crusher kind of goes here in the 2-drop slot, Rob of the Rich, Runaway Steam-Kin, and this 2 Stomps. Finally, up here, light up the stages, which are always 1 mana, usually. Always usually in the same sentence, doesn't really work. But Annex, Torbran, Embercleave, the usual. We've added 2 Ember Shieldbreaker in here. The Temur Clover matchup is one of those where if they have Clover, they just run all over you because double Stomp, double Brazen Borrower is really, really bad. But if they don't have the Clover, then you can usually do an okay job of fighting against them. They still have some good pieces in there. The Lovestroke Beast, just being able to sit back and block are really good. But it's not an unwinnable matchup. But right now, Bant seems to be all the hotness, and if that's the case, we're just going to try to go under him. So let's take this to ranked. Let's see how it goes. Let's go. Alright, first game of the day here is against Silidorf. Let's see if we can't take it to old Silidorf. We win the play first. We like that. I'll keep this because the light up the stage. This is a risker, but if we draw lands, his hand is potentially devastating. So let's go ahead and start off here with a little Scorch Spitter and pass the turn. That way we can light up the stage on 2, hopefully find some more land. If we find a land off of here, we'll just Scorch Spitter and Fervent Champ. Yeah, so let's go ahead. I guess I should have Steam-Kinned, actually. That was my fault. This still swings 3 this turn. We're swinging 5 next turn. If we draw a land again, we can do things. So let's go ahead. Go to tax here. Okay. I think here we just want to light up the stage. Find another land, hopefully. Okay. Then from here, I think we just play a Steam-Kin. Gross by the way, friendo. Now, if we get like Ritual Sooted here, that'd be rough. But I don't think these Sultai lists are playing Ritual Soot in the main. They've all been playing Tyrant Scorn. And the Tyrant Scorn here just seems like it's a little bit too slow. Wolfwillow Haven is just fine there. Yeah, they're probably dead here. 2, 4, 5, 6. 10 Street's a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they gotta. This is just lethal right here. Ping ping. Even a Brazen Borrower here, like they can save themselves from lethal, but they're pretty much just dead. And that's why Mono Red's good in the meta right now. Sometimes you just go underneath everything they're trying to do. So, good game 1. Game 2 on the draw. We'll take all the Steam-Kins. It's a little bit slow and does a single target removal pretty rough. Berserker, obviously not as good here as we'd want it to be. I think we put the Chandras in here still. It's not a bad option. They play Euros, they play Nissa, they play Krasis, so the claims can come in. We probably want 1 more. Just go the full 3. Usually this is a card that I always want. The claim the first one is a card I always find myself wanting to see. Don't think we need anything else here. We need to cut 1 more card. It's probably just a Torbran, right? I think it's a Torbran. It's a little bit lower the curve a bit. Let's go with this, see how it goes. Alright, game 2 here against Silidorf, Sultai, Ramp, Sultai, Midrange, whatever you're going to call it. Sultai cards. This hand, not amazing, but we have a curve of things to do, so I think you got to keep that. I'm a weirdo and always want my lands on this left side, so you'll see me kind of switch around like that sometimes. It's a small thing and it's weird, but it's me, and I love me. Huh. Interesting. 10th Street, not a bad one. We'll go ahead and do this. We're probably not worried about stomping anyways. So let's do this and hold up shock. Not the fastest start on our end. We're also on the draw. So they'll gain 3. Let's go and just shock them now. This next turn we'll play Bone Crusher Giant and just kind of hope to get lucky, honestly. It ain't looking good, folks. It ain't looking good. That's a very interesting... I've not seen anybody play this. I like that, though. That's pretty cool. I think here we're still just playing a Bone Crusher Giant out. It's not looking too great for us here, but we're going to try. See if this is where we get Nissa'd. The Growth Spiral here. Looks like they've either got the Mogus or a Tyrant Scorn held up. At least if a Tyrant Scorn or Bone Crusher Giant, it does do 2 to them. Okay. All the ramp in the world. Only 3 cards in the bin, so... Here I think we slide up the stage in Scorch Spitter more than likely. Tyrant Scorn on Bone Crusher. We still got to go do 2-2. It's just, yeah. Sorry, that wasn't English, was it? So they have 4 in the bin now. So now we can light up that stage first. Okay. That's not what we wanted to see. It was double mountain. Pass the turn once again, holding up shock. Now they can exile some cards from Mogus, but then that kind of takes away from Euro. So kind of a nombo there in a way, but we'll see what they do here. They're only at 15, so I think we've just kind of not drawn all that much here. But maybe they just got Stone Cold nothing in hand. Who knows? Nissa does not qualify as Stone Cold nothing, unfortunately. If they attack here with it, I'm going to block it and then shock. I think we're losing this game anyways. They bring back the Mogis. Let's go ahead and try to finish that off. They have nothing in hand now. Alright, what can we draw that's even very good here? Rubber's probably not a bad one. Attacks defending player has more cards. And it doesn't say it has to attack them, so... But luckily they have unlucky for us, they have 0 cards. They can bring back Euro here. We're probably just dead. So let's go ahead and just go to the next game. Let's not even waste our time. They have the Tyrant Score in there anyway. Sometimes it'd be like that. On the play here, do we want to change anything? I still like where we're at with this, honestly. The Steam-Kins could be good. What did the Mogis do? Is they the -2 or +2 -1? Like maybe on the play we want some number of Steam-Kin. But I don't think so. I think we gotta leave it at this and go. So let's see how this goes. Game number 3 against Celadorf. We are on the play now. Let's see if that's enough. If we get a good opener, please. That'll do. Don't love it, but the light up the stage again helps a lot. This claim for late game, if they happen to get a Nissa down, could just be the answer we need. So let's hope. Start off here. Fervent Champ. Get swinging. Well, let's go. We'd like to see another 1-drop here. So we can do that and light up the stage. Torben, not the 1-drop we were looking for. But maybe we'll find it off this light at the stage here. Or just 2 more mountains. Very unlucky with these light at the stages so far. We keep on just ripping a bunch of lands. That does guarantee us a Torben, which is nice, but we could definitely be drawing hotter, that's for sure. We're still getting to put Annex down here. Next turn we can Torben. So they don't have removal for that. Then this Annex will be nice. That's good for us too, because now we can Torbrun. And we may be able to get in a spot here where if they just play a Nissa and untap, Be able to claim the firstborn in their land. Be good to go. I think we're still torping here. There was thoughts of being able to put the Scorch Spitter down. But I mean, we already got them at 9 now. One of those places where this is just not going to quite be enough if they have that. The Shock will be doing 4 damage with Torping online, so... And if they have a board wipe of some sort, we're still making 4 tokens. Let's see what they've got here. A board wipe would be... Like, if his Ritual is so, it'd be terrible. Nissa, okay. And this is why we bring Claim the Firstborn in, y'all. So, we say thank you. Good game 1. Claim the Firstborn, just such an all-star card in like so many matchups. Now we made it to plat number 2. Let's go. Let's go ahead and play us another game. So we'll be on the draw for this one, which we don't love. I think we can keep this on the draw. It's a risker with only 1 land, but the light the stage kind of helps that out. If we do draw a land, turn 1 champ, turn 2 robber, not a bad start. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw the champ down, get to swinging. Let's see if we're playing against blue-white control or Bant. Bant's been all the rage lately, but this has been doing really well against Bant. So, we'll see. Another temple. Okay. Yeah, I think here we're just playing a robber and running at him. Roger Dodger. Taking the fairy off the top, but not a bad way to do things. Would like to see another land next turn. Okay, let's go. Let's go and attack first. Do we try to take the Teferi at this point? I don't think so. I think we gotta try to slam the Annex. This probably gets countered, but I want to be able to protect ourselves from Shadow of the Sky. So, that's pretty rough. They go back up to 16. Play versus draw this game is huge. Yeah. Like, they were just mega dead. Alright, well, another land here, so let's go ahead. Do this. Do this. Swing 3. Light up that stage. Okay, not awful hits. When you have 2 Shadow of the Sky in the top one quarter of your deck. Nice! So we're probably going to lose this one just to do some pretty crappy luck, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Here we can still... I'm actually going to do this. Plus up. And then Shadow the Sky. Or light the stage. Okay. Not a bad series of hits there either. Main phase Omen. Because, you know, to fairy things. The top 1 and bottom 1. We don't like that. Another Omen. Okay. Maybe we can get there. Who knows? Bone Crusher. Let's go ahead and play this. Play this, and then we'll play a Bone Crusher Giant. Play this out. And then we'll just plus up here again. That way, if they have Dream Trawler, we can bounce it. And if they have another Shadow of the Sky, which usually I would say isn't likely because they've used 2 of them already, but if they got 3 in the first 18 cards, more power to them. Oh, just another board wipe. An even worse one for us. When you're lucky, you're lucky. Okay. Not looking good for us, but we're going to try this out. They are running low on cards at least. So, assume they probably play Teferi here. They've only got 1 card we don't know of. Okay. Bouncing that's not a huge deal. Birth isn't too bad for us either. Next turn it gets annoying because they make a blocker. So we probably need to shoot that to Fairy. Jesus, can we stop drawing lands? Let's go ahead, just get this out of the way while we can. Say if that last card's absorbed, I'm going to be pissed. So the hope here is to find an Embercleave off the top if they don't kill us. We haven't seen one of them, and we have... Okay, there we go. Let's try this out. If they've got it, they've got it. If they don't, they don't. They probably have petty theft now. Okay. Okay, so we got a chance. Not quite lethal, but let's see some bottom two on this thing, can we? They have so many scries between the Omen of the Seas and the Castle Embereth. And again, just a reminder of how different this game would have been on the play. When they board wiped us that first time, we'd have got like 4 tokens. A lot of bottoming in there, so we do like that. And if we have to do all this main phase, if they do find an answer for Bone Crusher Giant, they can't target a single target because it'll do 2 to them. Looks like they found an answer here. We still have a lot of draws off the top, and we have drawn a good amount of lands, so we're thinning the deck out, let's hope. The 2 life there is actually pretty clutch for him. Fairy. Okay. Torben's also lethal off the top now. They just have all the fancy cards, don't they? My goodness. Oh, Jesus, can we find any more lands? Unreal. We still gotta get rid of Teferi, I think. Actually, I guess we don't. Still just make this where they've got to answer it. Main phase scrying, so they don't have an answer in hand now, it looks like. 2 bottom, 2 bottom, 2 bottom. Let's go. 2 bottom. We don't like that either. We've killed 1 Teferi. Okay. What are we doing? Narcito. Narset can help them find an answer. Though they don't have 4 mana right now, so maybe we're out of this. It burns. Alright. Beating blue-white control on the draw is usually a pretty big task. So 2 Chandra come in, 3 Unchained Berserker come in. As far as what we take out here, Steam-Kin, 2 slow on the draw, and probably 1 Embercleave will dip out here. Otherwise, I think we're pretty good where we're at, so let's go. Alright, game number 2 against Javi Style. Let's see if we can't take it to him. Curious this person's a streamer. I just feel like, you know, they're plat too. They got the pretty lands. That means you're a Twitch streamer. That's what it has to mean. Yeah, it's land heavy, but we got a 1-2 curve that's aggressive. We got some Hasty Boys and Robber the Rich. Usually always a welcome sight against them. Would like to draw into an Annex because this is a little bit terrifying. It's not bad now. Aether Gust. I think we just top this. Because the card we want in the matchup, and we have another one. Like, we have so many cards. We're good on lands. We kind of just need action at this point. So let's try this. If they counter it or gust it, we'll just Fervent Champ. Okay. You're annoying. The good news is they are down to 4 cards now. We trying to go fast. Let's see if they got Teferi to follow it up now, or just a Shadow of the Sky. They got the Plains. Arcana Sun's Grace. So we have 4 lands now. So we attack with this. We can still... Alright, got him down to 8. Let's get wrecked here. Archon of Sun's Grace, very good card. Glass Casket, no. Curious to see if they swing in here, because we have a robber. We can robber and equip on the Fervent Champion. That'd be 2. It's pretty good, isn't it? Don't have a counterspell. Don't have a counterspell. Don't have a counterspell. Don't have a counterspell. Like that. I like that. Petty Theft. Okay. That's annoying. I think we're just swinging with the Fervent Champ now. Bottom 2 there. Swing here. Yeah, boy. Block just like that. Okay. If they don't get a board wipe here, we're in good shape. Teferi's annoying. I'm assuming they would bounce Torbran. Okay. Unchained Berserker. Do I just want to do this? I think I do. Let's robber here. You there. You there. ECD, not too shabby. Let's make them have that board wipe there. We like that a lot, don't we? Ooh, we like that a lot. Bouncing that's not a big deal. We got there. Blue-white control. You don't see a lot of blue-white control anymore. People went to the traditional, or not traditional, but just the Bant side of things. But sometimes hasty boys can still get stuff done. Let's go and play one more game with this deck, and then we'll go and check it out one more time. Alright, last game of the day is against Dr. Jazz. I'm a Spurs fan. We don't play well with you Jazz fans. Even you, Ross Merriam. Seems acceptable. On the draw, it's a little slow. Hopefully they're not going too fast. That land doesn't look too fast, so we'll take that. We're going to get Thought Eraser here. We're going to Sultai. Okay. Going to go to attacks here first. Sometimes I'll try to bring out the Tyrant Scorn if they have it. I'm assuming that's what they have right now. Still going to play the Steam-Kin anyway, because we have another one. If they got the Tyrant Scorn, they'll use it there, I'm sure. Oh! Alright. So this is Sultai. Let's go ahead and go to attacks. Here we'll just play the Steam-Kin again, pass the turn, hold up shock. What are they doing? Let's see. Just play an Artist or something we can shock. Play a 4-mana 3/2. Thank you. So let's go ahead and look first before we decide. Like that. I don't really care what they get either way there. Take the 2 lands, okay? Goodbye. Okay, let's try to draw something cheap so we can pop off here. That counts. So here we can shock. Yes, this will be... Let's go put a lot of pressure on them at least. We can also light the stage now. If we find a Torment here, it'd be amazing. I guess... Yeah, I don't even think... I think I just want to make sure we're protected from a Wrath at this point. So even though we could Embercleave there, I would rather go ahead and just Torbran. So we'll do that. Now we got a board that is protected from board wipe. Okay. That's actually brutal. No. Oh. That sucks so bad. A little bit late, you son bitch. So here we'll play another Annex. Oh boy, that's rough, man. You don't see too many main deck Massacre Girls running around anymore. Weed popped off too. Well, turns out Massacre Girl against Annex is really good. Oh boy, that's rough. So they play that. Polly K. We just find a Torben off the hot top. Is kind of hot, isn't it? Let's go ahead and play that. They got a block. Make 2 1/1s here. This kind of forces them to once again have some kind of answer. Oh, the Pookers will still live? I'm confused as to how that still lived, actually. Yeah, I am much confused. Well, the good news is they can't really afford to attack in with a land because Torben just blocks it. We just find an Embercleave off the top. That'd be pretty nasty. That's greedy as hell. That's real greedy. I like it though. So here we gotta attack in. Force them to block. So, since these all die anyways, don't think it's really worth pumping. So we just do that, then play this. Still in a rough spot now. That Massacre Girl just absolutely ruined her day. 7 on the yard, takes 8 to escape Klugernos? 6, okay. So they can escape Polly K here. We're probably dead now, but we're live with the Embercleave off the top, so we'll not concede quite yet. Yep, Euro's good too. I'm not going to shut up about that Massacre Girl because I'm just like kind of blown away by it. That was devastating, but like really cool at the same time. No blocks here if they decide to attack in. Whatever, we'll take the 6. Okay. So casualties of war or something. Crisis for 8. Well, this will be a really good playing the firstborn matchup. So you can still do this main phase. Try to draw 2 more mountains. Let's go next game. On the draw against Sultai. I mean, we had him in a great spot. Just Massacre Girl fucked us up. So claims will come in here. And Chandra, and that's about it. As far as what we take out. Take out 1 Torbran. Oh boy. I guess Annex isn't good here. Which feels weird. We'll go like this. Game number 2 against Dr. Jazz and his Sultai pile. Usually Mono Rich should have a really good time against these. That was just very unfortunate. Light up the stage mix is keepable because of the Scorch Spitter. A risk it for the biscuit we will do. Shit, if they have a disfigure, that sucks so bad. Fuck! Who plays disfigure? Ah! Well, now we're in trouble. Now we're in a lot of trouble. Can we please hit a land? Let's go ahead and play that. We probably already lost this game now, missing lands like that. I mean, we kept a 1-lander, so that is what it is. But I feel like against these kind of decks sometimes, with the potential start that we could have there, you kind of have to do that. So, turn 3, they're at 22 life and 4 lands, so we're probably just mega fucked here. They can have Massacre Girl come down. We once again don't draw a land, so let's do this. Light up the stage. Just trying to hit our land drops. Making us work for it. Pass the turn, hold up shock. This is where they probably just Massacre Girl us and we end the game here. Artist, not too bad. Shock that. Jesus. Crisis there really isn't that scary. Okay, so we can play this. Play this. We're at least forcing them to have the Massacre Girl. If they don't have it, potential death next turn. And if they have Massacre Girl, we're just dead anyways. So we got to play into it. It's the way these matchups go. We do have potential turn, like say if they just play the Artist this next turn, to shock, to attack, shock, float the mana for Embercleave, and then still be able to Castle Embereth, if I'm doing my math right. Maybe they don't have it, because if they had, if you got the, okay, yeah, cool. Shock once again. So like a double shock. Let's go to attacks first. Another land. So here I think we do this. This. And this will be 5. Yeah, we can't do what I wanted to do. But this is still pretty good anyways. Now, we'll just pass the turn holding up shock. Let's see if that was enough. If they just, if they're just playing Euro here, that's not enough, so we're okay there. Q. Put your land down, son. We'll still be able to like trample over this thing. Okay. If they're going to do this, they should do it on their turn. Okay. Let's go attacks. We definitely get the robber trigger here. Hey, we can have Euro over Rome. Look at that. Now if we've got the Tyrant scoring on this, not a big deal. Little pumpsky doodle. They dead anyways. They can block 1, take 6. Let's go to game 3. Getting around it. Let's see if we can get this one more game here. On the draw is going to be hard, but I have faith in us. We can do it. So on the draw, the Steam-Kin's still probably bad. They're still playing the, maybe the Torpin's okay. We'll take out a Steam-Kin here. that disfigure is rough. And even though it could hurt us, I think we got to bring some annex back in. Is there anything else we can cut for this last Steam-Kin? Yeah, let's just go with this. See how it goes. So game number 3 against Dr. Jazz. Yeah, this is a pretty fair hand. If we curve out this hand, it can be real good too. So let's hope for that. Wouldn't mind a land or a Scorch Spitter off the top. I'm okay with lands right now because I want to make sure we can get to this Torbran. Get to swing on. Shocking end for a Paradise Druid. Okay. Totally fine with that. Pass the turn, holding up Stomp. Another Druid. Seems like a weird one to bring in against us, honestly. So here, I think we're playing. I still think we're playing Annex here, because right now, Massacre Girl will just kill his Paradise Druid, which isn't very good, obviously. He's got 5 mana. Let's see what they do with it. Polyk. That's pretty rough. So this should do 5, right? Oh, that's extra damage. That's why it doesn't work the way we want it to. I see now. Okay, again, Massacre Girl looks weird for him here now because it would just kill his Paradise Druid. They could have their Pelucranos fight, which would be pretty frustrating. But if that's what he's doing for a whole turn. Not the worst in the world. You gonna kill this now? You did that in the wrong order, friend. Okay, now we're looking a lot worse. Pelucranos doing some damage. If we get a Stomp for that thing, a Stomp would kill it. Yikes. I think we do this. And then we just pass the turn here. We're kind of just forcing them, hey, you got to have the Massacre Girl. We're going to start going wide on you. Oh, and there goes 2 of our Cleaves too. We're probably done now. That was really good by them. Well done. Player versus draw. That'll get you. I think even on the draw they probably had us this game though, honestly. I mean, they're down to 1 card. They've just happened to have the nuts. It's pretty good too though. Still think we don't do this quite yet. Let's wait until we can pump. This Pelucranos can just fight it down again, though. That's what's frustrating about it. God, Pelucranos is so good against Torbran. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? I think we're dead, folks. What do you think? We're trying to hold on here. We're trying our best. It's just not looking good. They keep drawing super hot. They keep being down to like 1 or 2 cards and having the nuts. They're stomping in. They probably got a Hydroid Crisis to the last card. Oh boy. Hey, that's where Claim the Firstborn though could steal a game here if that's the case. There you go. Come on, Claim the Firstborn. Nope. Good game. They got us. 2-1 mono red overall. Just unfortunate. They got us. You know, what can you say? They got us. We kept getting them down to where they had a few cards in hand, but their answers lined up really well. And it's weird because Sultai has a really terrible matchup against mono red, I feel like. The deck's really weak to it, but let's take a look at what we got one more time. Mono red aggro. Hope y'all enjoying this green screen action, by the way. I got me one of those Elgato stand-up screens. Still working on trying to get the colors and everything right here, but I'm liking it overall. Mono red aggro. Again, I still think this is one of the better decks in Standard you can be playing right now. Goes in underneath all these greedy 3-color decks for the most part. Sultai got us there. Having the, that Massacre Girl play on the first game was just backbreaking because otherwise we just ran all over them. And then we still got them in game 2. So that's something for me to keep in mind. That's something I hadn't accounted for, so it's in the tank now. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.